not used to such formal introductions in Crown Heights. You've obviously not been here for a long time. Here they just say, "Ooh." That's the general introduction. Ooh. But thank you. I'm Mazel Tov. It's great to be by your simcha. I don't know if you've heard, but there are 2 murderers who have recently escaped from a prison in upstate New York. One of them was supposed to speak tonight. I'm just standing in. But it's actually an amazing thing. This prison, it's a top security prison. No one has escaped there since 1864. Well, no one's escaped. The place has been there since 1864. Just to put that into perspective of Chassidic history, that's before Samach Vav was said, before Ein Beis was said. This prison's been there a long time. And no one's escaped. And these 2 guys, somehow, they got some tools, they dug through a pipe, and they escaped the prison. And they left a little note saying, "Have a nice day."
Yeah.
With a smiley face. And whilst, obviously these are really bad people, it just shows you that, what are the odds? We're so daunted by the difficult tasks in life. Life is a series of hurdles, one after the other, and we often doubt, whether we can do that. So, just remember, you got married in a week. When a challenge which had been impossible since 1864 was overcome. Something quite amazing. Chaim. And in the Parsha Shlach is really one of the saddest Parshas in the book, because it's the one when the Jewish people failed. They failed to have the faith necessary to do what God had expected from them. Even though they were the people who had seen they'd seen the biggest miracles in the history of the Jewish people. And yet they couldn't muster the faith to believe in Hashem's promises. It's really quite surprising when you think about it. Because we who don't see any miracles, we just see criminals getting out of jail. We still have faith. Why do they lack faith? So, Alter Rebbe teaches that they didn't really lack faith. Everyone has faith. It's just a question of it being covered up. And as you see that as soon as God told them, you know what, you're not going to go into the land of Israel, forget about it, I've had it with you, you're all going to die in the desert. Then they suddenly said, oh, okay, we want to go in. What happened? They didn't hear a man of Chassidus, they didn't see any miracles, all they got was a nasty threat, a nasty decree, and suddenly they had faith. So from that, Alter Rebbe says, you see that they really had it all along, and it's just the harshness of the decree made them wake up the inner faith they already had. So even though it's a sad story, it's a nice message, and that is that we actually have the ability to cope with everything that life throws us. We don't have to learn faith. We don't have to learn staying power. We have it. The question is, can you uncover it? And so God sends us whatever messages, whatever experiences we need to uncover that existing faith. But it's there. And if we will just embrace it and celebrate it. The sheva brachos is this beautiful simcha, and a chasna is really a celebration of faith. The 2 people have made a commitment to each other. 2 people believe that until their dying day they will have the strength to maintain this sacred union and to stick it out for the rest of their life. And it's such a beautiful commitment. We celebrate with you, and we participate in really this celebration of faith.
Chaim.